Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Libra. How are you guys? So let's see what your energies are this week. Hoping for positive changes, if that's what you're looking for. Libra singles who are looking for love, what is it they need to know? Libra singles looking for love, what is it they need to know? Well, you might just get something you want. We'll see. Being a little cautious though. Yeah, got somebody here. Now this could be yourself or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we have someone thinking here. They're cautious. This is someone who wants something. Okay, this is someone who hasn't gotten everything they wanted. They're pretty content for the most part, but they're not completely happy. So they want something. They could be analyzing, strategizing. They are careful what they wish for. Yeah, so I'm doing some thinking. This person to be honest, I feel this is someone who feels pretty confident they're going to get what they want. That's what it's trying to tell me. Yeah, so it looks like you have a person who wants to communicate. Yeah, so someone in their feelings, so they're kind of thinking about how they feel about a situation. See, they're pretty happy for the most part, but I think they're very, they're not completely fulfilled. They're exploring their feelings. So I do feel this is someone going to take action to communicate. Kind of strategizing here. Yeah. Oops. Libra. There we go. We have the Fool. Yeah, it has to do, it comes with a risk, so they're cautious, playing it a little safe. They're looking before they leap. That's why they're thinking, strategizing. They're analyzing the situation. Little Aries energy there. It could be Scorpio. Yeah. It's like it's trying to tell me something else here. I can't quite put my finger on it. Libra. What is it Libra's looking for love, need to know? The Tower, sudden leap of faith, the epiphany. Yeah, this comes with risks. So this definitely comes with risks. There's the Tower, the epiphany. Yeah, we have somebody who's definitely doing some overthinking here, I feel. Yeah, they want something. I think this is generally a person who's confident. They're logical. They think it through. They analyze, strategize. They feel like they're confident they're going to get what they want. So, like I say, they're definitely thinking of communicating, but it does come with some risks, you see. They're feeling pretty confident. Yeah, this could be someone who didn't get what they want at some point. Now they feel like they are. So we shall see. There's definitely some Aries, Mars energy, Scorpio. Look at that, birth of something new. So you could be the masculine energy, the King of Swords, or you could be the feminine energy of the Empress. Yeah, see, safety, security, financial stability, partnering up. The birth of something new. Now, this is often somebody is about to take a leap of faith, but I do feel this is someone who's taken a risk before. They didn't get what they wanted. So now that it looks like they're rethinking here is really what I feel like it's trying to tell me. But we will clarify that with another deck here. Let's get the last card out. So does Libra is looking for love, need to know? Yeah, so this is, could be this person's got a little fear. Yeah. But what's so interesting here with the moon is, this is somebody who often kind of keeps a lot of their feelings to themselves. See, they're keeping some of their feelings to themselves. They're not offering too much here. And that's likely why they didn't get what they wanted. So, and that would be more like the page energy. Someone who offers one little cup, they share one little feeling. They keep most of it to themselves. They don't say much. Well, this is someone coming in with a little more energy, a little bit more confident, you see? Yeah, you see? That's that realization. I knew it was trying to tell me something. This is definitely, like I say, it's a person who often keeps a lot of feelings to themselves. They keep it secret until they're sure they're going to get what they want. So I would be a little cautious. Again, that card's here, playing it safe. The Empress always plays it a little safe. Let's have a look at the Nine of Cups. Why is it here? Yeah, see, this is somebody who almost felt like giving up, but they're not giving back. See, they're looking back at what's happened here. See, they're looking back. They didn't get what they wanted because they didn't give you what you wanted. They didn't fill your cup. They didn't give you something you wanted. You see? Confirmation, but they're not giving up. Some of you may have. They may be thinking that too. Maybe you've just given up. It's quite possible. The Empress knows when it's time to just, leave it in the past. And there it is. Cycle ending, new cycle beginning. See, they're strategizing. They want this to go in their favor. They see why it didn't. Now, it could be the timing, something to do with the timing, but there's a new cycle. Yeah. I feel like this person is, I can definitely see a little bit of a level up there with the way they're thinking about why they didn't get what they wanted. You see, they didn't share much with you. They didn't give much. They weren't generous, you see, with their feelings, with their emotions. So, yeah, Knight of Cups. I think they're going to communicate. It does come with risks. Yeah, see, it's how they conducted themselves. See, they're looking at the way they conducted themselves. You see? This person, this is somebody rather strict and stringent, and they probably come across as a little cold. This person's not cold. In fact, this is someone who's deeply emotional. Okay, I can see it. They're very deeply emotional, but they're not. This isn't somebody who likes to let people know that. You see, but they are definitely somebody who. It has to do with dating, courting, doing things in a more traditional manner. See, going out on a date. See, now if this is someone who you've had an issue with here, okay, where you've kind of just given up and you're now, kind of moving on possibly. The Empress is always open, but like I say, if it comes with too much of a risk, the Empress will play it safe as well. So I say it's dating, courting, doing things in a more traditional manner. That's why it looks like this is someone who hasn't taken you out on a date. You see, it also has to do with the way they behaved. Okay, their morals, values, things like that. It's also an energy with the King of Swords, communication, getting on the same page. So, yeah, this is somebody generally fairly intelligent. They're definitely logical. So let's have a look at the Fool. And they could be feeling a little bit like a fool. Yeah, they don't like that. Maybe they feel, it's an energy they're looking at how this might play out too. But like I say, they might feel like a fool. It may have made them angry or upset. But it's, it's that massive epiphany. See? Going down this path. It takes teamwork, cooperation, compatibility. It's an energy they need to acknowledge something. Okay, it's an energy of acknowledging the things that you have in common. But it's also about finding the confidence, see, building up the confidence. Yeah. But it is about going down this path, I feel. And it's all about that, having to compromise a little bit. This is somebody who probably didn't want to. It's maybe they wanted you to take all the risks. You're the one sharing all your feelings, your emotions, you see, because this is someone who hasn't been generous with their feelings. So, yeah. I actually feel too, it's an energy of romance, doing things in a traditional manner with the Hierophant. That's how I see the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. Traditional, morals, values, doing things in a traditional way if they want things to go in their favor. Yeah, see, there it is. So this is somebody who's definitely frustrated. It's an energy of choosing their words, choosing their battle. See, it's about taking action. It has to do with communicating. See, this is someone who needs to cooperate, compromise. There's always compromise. But I actually, it has a lot to do with their confidence, their own inner strength. See, I feel like you're strong too. Like they may see you, if you're the feminine, as someone who's very, very strong. Okay, so yeah, you're just kind of doing your own thing here. I feel, I do see kindness, compassion. The Empress is always forgiving. It all depends what's happened, what's really gone on here. So let's just look more at that Knight of Swords. A person who chooses their words, chooses their battles wisely. So they were decisive, see, but they weren't 100%. Yeah, so there was some kind of conflict. See, maybe even an argument where they weren't taking action. They weren't showing you. There's something to do with that here. Now, there could have been some obstacles in this person's path. See, there it is, some indecision. There's some sort of indecision, something they didn't see. The things you have in common, too, you see. Collaboration, some kind of common energy. See what that is, something that they weren't seeing. But it's also an energy of someone who can't make up their mind, and often we know someone can't make up their mind. You Libra especially, well, most anybody will eventually. Queen of Swords energy can come out for anyone. I'm surprised it's not here, but it's here in the Empress. So let's have a look at the Strength card. See, a lot of confusion, things that are hidden, moon energy. See, it's when things are confusing. See, if somebody doesn't share of themselves, share their feelings, tell you how they feel, or they won't take you out on a date, you know, like I say, this person's looking back at what happened here, why they didn't get what they want. They didn't give you anything you wanted. They weren't willing to cooperate or compromise. They wanted everything their way. Something they probably didn't even realize. Yeah, sometimes people don't, you know. Yeah, there's that moon energy. This is definitely someone who has their own way of doing things. They don't necessarily follow society's rules, but that's another reason why they didn't get what they wanted. You want some of that. You want this person to come in. You know, this is somebody who often, you know, romances somebody a little, you know, takes you out for dinner, you do something together. You see, but I really do feel like this person really, it was definitely a confidence issue about sharing their feelings, you know. Like I say, it's that emotional intimacy kind of energy. Yeah. And I actually feel too, they're a little confused like that. I feel this person's been confused at some point. They weren't seeing it, you see. Yeah. I feel at some point they just didn't make a decision. Scared to make a decision, to make the wrong decision, to say the wrong things, to do the wrong things. So it's really actually all in all, little lack of confidence. See, it has to do with putting in the effort. It has to do with building. See, nobody's perfect. The Empress knows nobody's perfect. And it's also an energy of this person putting in work. I do see some inner work. I see the Empress has done the inner work. Beautiful. See, doing the inner work. That's how you become the Empress and the Emperors, sorting all these little things out before you rush into a situation with someone. You think it through. Make sure you, and it's an energy of someone knowing what they want, what they're going after. And when they get there, right? That's what I feel. I mean, it's just the Empress has done the inner work. This person needs to do their inner work. You need to feel safe and secure. They need to show you they're stable, that you can count on them, that they're reliable. You see? Yeah. I don't know if this is somebody you work with or you've met this person, you know, but I do feel it's an energy of this person being more generous. See? Putting in some effort here. And it could be just with emotions. It could be anything here. See? They're looking for clues and answers. Little Virgo energy. See? They're kind of going within. They're looking for clues. They should have put more effort into it. And you may have been the one looking back, putting all the work in. You may have taken that, you know, a little bit of a leap of faith or took a risk, but I feel like you're not taking any more risks with this person. They need to show you they're willing to put in the effort. So, yeah, they're definitely doing some inner work, looking for clues, going within their life path, how they behave, how they conducted themselves. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, see, there it is. Offering you something solid, reliable. You see, being more generous, something you can count on. See, they know. They're looking right at it here. I love it when the cards come out like this. It's been really good lately. The energy is starting to be a little clear, because sometimes it's just all over. It's so hard to read the energy. And often I feel like just taking the cards and starting over, but I have to kind of take it as it comes, even if it's confusing. Let's have a look at the moon. Yeah, see, this is someone who sees opportunity. You see, and they're also looking at how this might play out. See, I feel this is someone looking at all their feelings, how they feel. Yeah, they see opportunity here, though. You see, planting the seeds, building the foundation, taking you out. If it's somebody who hasn't taken you out on a real date, or it has to do with the way they conducted themselves, it's often a person who doesn't follow society's rules, you see. Yeah, they could be looking back too on other situations, their history. Okay, maybe you have a history with this person, but it could be their history. Maybe the way they're raised, you know, things like that. Because they do seem to have that little bit of cold energy, but they are deeply emotional. I can see they're very deeply emotional. Yeah, let's have a look at that Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. Let's see what else we can see. See, there it is. Chose their words wisely. Didn't share enough of their feelings. Didn't tell you the things you needed to know. Kept some things to themselves. See, they're thinking. They're shining a light. That's the energy. See, they're shining a light. They're getting some kind of clarity. It's also to do with communication, the way they communicate. They need to see that they need to show that they're stable and reliable. In fact, you may have been the one, you may have been the one to take a leap of faith with this person. You may have been the one to take the risk, but I don't see you taking any more risks. I feel like you're just doing other things, focusing on work and things like that. So tell me about that 8. There it is. Yeah. See, you didn't get what you wanted. You put a lot of work into something. They didn't give you anything you wanted. You were filling their cup. See? Yeah, there it is. Trust the inner knowing. Your inner knowing. See, you're definitely wiser. This is your inner knowing. See, this is where you just know. It's time for this person to put in some effort. You may even have other opportunities here. So you may have other options. Often the Empress just keeps their options open. There's things that they don't know. Yeah, but I do feel it has to do with communicating here. Tell me about that 2 of Swords. It's right in the heart of the reading. See, it's almost like, I don't know if you just suddenly ended this, or got a little angry, or maybe they did. It could, sometimes it's a person with a bit of a temper. You don't see it coming. So it's the Tower. Like the Tower, sometimes a little fear. The Tower's a shock, a surprise, something you don't always see coming. It just happens suddenly. So, yeah, let's have a look at that two of Swords with the Tower. Yeah, see, it's an energy someone just decides suddenly to walk away. See, it wasn't emotionally fulfilling. You never got your cup filled. Or they got angry because you wouldn't give them what they wanted. This is often a person who wants you to indulge them. They want you to do the work. You see? But and that's, it's either yourself, maybe you got angry, they did, both of you, like, I feel somebody's definitely walked away. It was not emotionally fulfilling. Why? Because they don't want to compromise in any way. And I do feel it's an energy where they're looking at it, something they didn't see. They need to acknowledge. Okay, it's also acknowledging the things that you have in common. Okay, and the things, it's collaborating, it's talking, it's communicating. It's about being confident, giving each other a boost of confidence. So there it is. Okay, but that was just sitting in my hand. So funny, sometimes I'll start talking and then I'll look down. Oh, forgot that one sitting in my hand. Yeah, see, it's about both people need to be confident. It's an energy of giving each other the confidence and knowing what you want. Yeah, so this person, they definitely are somebody who doesn't want you to get away, but like I say, I feel someone's moved on here. Starts to get too confusing. See, there's a Tower, the epiphany. It's really, really confusing. It's also an energy of, someone be afraid. This is someone who's a little on, they don't like sharing their innermost self, their innermost fears. The emotional intimacy. You see this all the time with masculine energy. It's little, and it could be, like I say, if they do, you may not feel the same. But that Tower's in the heart. So, as I say, there's something that happened someone didn't see coming. I feel maybe this is why they didn't see it coming. So I would have to say you've likely are the one that's moved on. See, the sudden realization, the fear, lack of confidence, you see. The Tower came down. It wasn't built on a solid foundation. Why? They didn't want to date, court, do things in a traditional manner. You see, they weren't following society's rules. You don't have to follow society's rules, but I mean, there's certain ways of going about things. When you meet somebody, you know, it's going on a date, spending time together, sharing some feelings, emotions, getting to know each other. It's like this person just kind of wanted, like, hey, just fill my cup, give me what I want, you know, give me attention, give me some love, you know, and I might at some point give you something. I do feel like you both might have tempers. You both might have some fire in your chart here too, by the looks of it. Some Leo Aries energy possibly. There's a lot of passion here. Oh yeah. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Why is that here? Yeah, see, a little Sag energy. So there's some fire here. See, it wasn't something that it wasn't successful. They didn't get what they wanted. Their pride, their ego got in the way. So their ego took a big hit. Okay. And I mean, maybe even both of you. But like I say, I mean, the Empress isn't perfect either. But like I feel here, it's trusting your inner knowing. Okay. Trusting this, going within here. Trusting your inner wisdom. This person knows too. I mean, that King of Swords is here. They know. Okay, they need to come in right. They need to plant that seed. They need to build the foundation, because there's no foundation when and this may be of something that's happened a couple times. Maybe it's been kind of on and off, and finally someone said just enough is enough. So it's energy of someone getting dumped, basically, with the Tower. Coming out of nowhere, a bit of a shock. And see, they didn't expect that too, see? And I actually feel vice versa. It's like maybe you've done that to each other. You know, you started something here and they weren't giving. Maybe you filled their cup and you indulged them. And then, you know, and then when it's your turn to get your cup filled, for them to cooperate or compromise. See, it's an energy of bending backwards to please somebody. The Three of Pentacles, always giving them what they want. So I don't know if it's things you have in common, a bit of a temper. It doesn't have to be, but it certainly could be. But it almost looks like it's been something that has been kind of on and off. And it's like they don't tell you everything you need to know. But boy, are they shining a light. They're trying to get some kind of clarity of thinking back at what happened, why it happened. You see? So that Six of Wands shows me it wasn't successful. There was no victory. You see? And you're not chasing this person. See? You're not chasing them. So if they want you, they're going to have to come and get you. But like I say, they do have a fear that it won't be long term. It won't be successful, even if they give you this. So I actually feel like it will be. I see the possibility. They're looking at how this will play out with the Fool. They're looking, see, they're analyzing, strategizing how it'll play out. They're looking at all the possibilities. It could be. They see opportunity, but they're just afraid that they won't get what they want. Because I feel there's been an argument, fight. Somebody may have lost their temper, you know. And it's also, too, this person could be a little bit worried here that there's competition. Because, you know, they're dealing with an Empress here. They're dealing with someone who doesn't put up with any BS. But also, I mean, very kind and compassionate. Like, that's that realization, too. You see? It's an energy of inner strength. Two people who are very strong. You see? But I feel they lacked that at some point here. Or they just weren't. I don't know what it is. Tell me about the Hierophant. Let's see more about their habits, lifestyle, things like that. See, it's about dating in a traditional way. Yeah, it has to do with what makes them happy. See, emotionally fulfilled. If they would have just compromised and gave you something you wanted. Now this person, I feel they're strategizing how to make you happy. But it's also an energy of this person figuring out what it is they want, what makes them happy. You see? Yeah, and it's if they can make you happy too. So there could be a little issue about that. But yeah, it's an energy of putting themselves out there too. This is someone who doesn't like, you know, putting their feelings out there. They're not just kind of like that. I'm sensing kind of a macho energy a little bit here overall. You know, pride and ego getting in the way. Yeah, but I actually feel this is someone, this person knows. I feel the realization is you might not see this coming, and it could be a sudden communication or something where they just come in. And like I say, it has to do with forgiveness. Maybe they lost their temper and walked away. They may be wanting forgiveness. But I see two people possibly forgiving each other too. So, yeah. But there's that Ace of Pentacles, building that seed. See, it looks like more like a rebuilding here. About this Ace of Pentacles. So it does look like you've dated, but it does look like the date, putting themselves out there, being emotional, sharing everything, you see. Happy home, happy life kind of energy. I feel they really need to figure out what it is they want too, because I do feel it's someone who rushed in very quick. Okay. And then they kind of backed out. Yeah. It's like they don't want to compromise, or maybe this person's afraid you're not compatible. It's not long term. So it could have to do with actually commitment here. Ace of Pentacles is committing to this path. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles. Let me look at that. There's still a few things here I'm not clear on. Yeah, see, giving you gifts, doing sweet things, showing you that they like you. Traditional dating, giving you flowers, things like that. Now, I feel, like I say, and it's also an energy of someone who's not giving you enough attention. I feel like you gave this person a lot of attention. Now you're not, and that's another thing. They're probably a little worried you have other options. You're giving attention to someone else. They're probably feeling jealous. Okay, or it could be somebody who is doing something here, making you feel that way. Yeah, but like I say, I feel it's about all the way they conduct themselves, the way they behave, the way they handle themselves in the situation. So, little Pisces energy here, a little Cancer. That shows up more, just about always in any kind of relationship, dating situation. But let's see where this is going. This could be successful. They see the possibility. It really could be. See, I feel like they're starting to, some epiphanies, the realization. There's nothing to be afraid of, nothing but fear itself, like, yeah, the Tower. And, like I say, it's just, yeah, the confidence on both sides. It's what's into. You're both very strong-willed, strong mind, you see. But there's something about this kindness, compassion, and the inner strength, I feel, that you both share. So, yeah, see, this is something that could have been avoiding a disaster. So it's an energy of just kind of calming down. They've definitely learned some lessons, but it's also an energy of just kind of moving forward calmly and peacefully, taking time to get to know each other, you see. Yeah, there's definitely lessons that have been learned, but I do feel, like I say, this is something that could have been avoided with some compromise. I think this person maybe felt, something here about that you weren't compatible, or you didn't have anything in common, because I feel they weren't acknowledging it, or they just weren't seeing it. Yeah, but and I mean, I see some of you getting attention possibly from other people. I could definitely see this person being jealous. Maybe they feel like you're trying to make them jealous. Is there something that you may have said to this person that made them upset, that you may have other options? I can tell you, this person's probably pretty crazy about you. Because I do see a little jealousy factor here, something that was said. So I don't know. I'm not seeing game playing. It's just something that was said. So it definitely wasn't, nothing I feel was meant to play games. Because it has to do with something that was communicated. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. I mean, this could be someone who's missing you, but it's also a person longing for love. They're definitely emotional. But I feel they're going to show you that they like you. But it's the traditional energy. You see, there it is, offering you a cup, an invitation. See, you plant the seed. You build the foundation and you sprinkle a little bit of love on it, some of that emotional energy, so it grows, right? And I do feel this is an opportunity here. See, their cup runneth over. I can tell you this person's got feelings. Oh yeah, they're definitely in a hurry. So I do see there's a need for communication, things that need to be acknowledged. But it's also an energy where they may have gotten, very emotional. Maybe it was things moving too fast. Often this is, things happening fast, multiple opportunities. It's overwhelming. See, someone's cup runneth over. It's overwhelming. So there's something someone said. Okay, I feel like you've both done something or said something to each other, because of the strength being here on each side of the tower, two towers. Yeah, and that Wheel of Fortune right up there in the middle, which is often an energy of, on and off. But it's something to do with the timing, that there was something communicated too. And that's what it was I was trying to think about a few minutes ago there. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, see, they're curious. They're seeing the Queen of Pentacles. See, it's an energy of feeling safe and secure, grounded, sensible, practical, some Taurus energy, very much connected with the Empress. But, I mean, it could be anything there. But this is what they're looking at here. You see, what they're giving up. Queen of Pentacles is definitely marriage material. But it has to do with the way you're conducting yourself. See, they're seeing this being very gracious, very kind. You're cooperating, compromising. I feel like you put a lot of work in. I think this person probably feels bad. I mean, that Tower could be something how they feel about self with that Two of Swords energy. Yeah, there it is. See? It's an energy of dating, courting, asking you out, introducing to friends and family. See? Like I say, I mean, this could be just someone who's curious about you too, if you've ended a situation with someone else. But I really feel for most of you, you've dealt with this person. They're in your social circle. I mean, it could be they're just curious too, if you've already had a situation with them. But I'm seeing jealousy. I'm seeing someone who doesn't want to give up, but they kind of feel like it. But I do think this is someone who needed to do a little bit of inner work. I feel both of you, that inner work, but it has to do with that emotional intimacy. It's also an energy keeping secrets. So this person, like I say, they may have been keeping something to themselves here. See other people involved, talk, but it's often good news. I mean, it's coming out after the fact. So I kind of feel there's some kind of good news here about dating, courting. See, taking you out, doing things in a traditional manner, introduce you to friends. And it could be an energy of someone trying to keep you secret. They haven't actually asked you out. Okay. They won't take you out in public. And yet, that's a very good reason to end a situation and move on to avoid a disaster. This could have been successful, though. This could have gone somewhere. I mean, it still could. It all depends what this person was. So, I don't feel fear. I just feel, well, the moon is often a little bit of fear. But it's something very emotional at the same time. They are very emotional. They need to offer you the cup. They need to come in. They need to come in right and plant that seed. They need to show you they're stable, reliable, that you can be safe with them. Maybe you don't feel safe with this person if they lost their temper at some point. See? Because they are looking at how they behaved. But I also see they look at how you've behaved. So I say if you don't know who this is, there's another scenario where it's someone who's just curious. There's people around you if you're involved in anyone, if there's competition. One thing I know about the Empress doesn't compete. So, yeah. But I do see the possibility you have other options here, or they feel that way and they don't know. So, more than likely someone that doesn't want to be rejected too. Often you get people, see pride, ego getting in the way. See where this is going with the Six of Wands. The moon's here twice. Like I say, it's a pretty clear reading, but there is some confusion. Things that are hidden, maybe even not yet meant to be known. See, truth, success. That's the light bulb that goes off. See, that sword, they're looking at it, seeing the truth. This could have been successful. It could have been a victory. All they had to do is compromise a little. They could have taken you out or introduced you to some friends or taken you on a real date if that's the issue. See, it's about conforming to society's rules. This is someone who kind of doesn't want to conform. Yeah. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. The things that you all have in common. Yeah, see, something new. Something shiny, bright, something new. See, going down this path. Yeah, I actually feel if you started something new, they're looking at that. I do think this person's like, maybe there's something you said. Yeah, some strong Leo energy. Yeah, the Emperor. I feel it's still the same person. I mean, it could be. Maybe you said you're just going to, one last look over your shoulder. You're just walking away. Because I do feel there's been a little anger, temper, things like that, or just that epiphany where you just, just suddenly just stop. Yeah, the Emperor, I mean, this is someone who doesn't like to cooperate and compromise. They're looking at it too, see? This is definitely someone who's more confident now. I feel they're acknowledging the things you have in common too. I feel this person does feel like a little bit like a fool. I have to be honest, I do. So I do feel, I mean, I don't know whether there's something here, some embarrassment. The Tower can be a lot of things, and it can be embarrassment too, especially with the Fool beside it. So let's have a look at that Tower energy. What happened with the Tower? See what else it can pull out. I think it's just somebody got upset and just walked away. Or maybe they're trying to avoid getting angry and just walked away. Sometimes people will do that, right? To avoid the disaster. Yeah, so we have some Aquarius energy. They could be an Aquarius. Okay, now if you're the King of Swords, the Empress could have the Aquarius energy, but it's generally a Libra. So we have the Star, releasing things that no longer serve. See, this is an energy, you know your worth and your values. This is someone's hopes and dreams. I feel this is where they, that maybe they felt you were out of their league. Their pride and ego got in the way. Because I do feel it's someone who's looking at how they conducted themselves, putting themselves out there. But it's also about maybe they felt they couldn't make you happy. Or they didn't want to, they wanted to keep this between the two of you. If there is a secrecy where they aren't asking you out, they're not introducing to friends, or they won't go in public, or there's never been a real date, that's some pretty serious issues. Yeah. Definitely feeling there's a lot of chemistry here, but that energy of the Star tells me, yeah, it's definitely things you have in common, something mutual. Like it's an energy of knowing your worth and your value. But I feel if this person needs to let go of something, just release that energy. See, I don't know. I feel like this person, no, I'm not so sure it's temper. I feel it's more like they were embarrassed. Something was maybe exposed. But that energy of new, see, some of you definitely, there's an energy of leaving this behind because of the way someone's behaving and going off and starting something new. But I see this person being jealous. So, because there is an energy of 3 here. See? Keeping your options open, going off to find someone more compatible. Yeah, see, there it is. Queen of Swords. Trusting your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. It has to do with communication. Something that was communicated, something you said, they said. Yeah. So there it is. We have the King. See, this is 2 people who could actually communicate very well. You have the skills. I actually feel that you both have the skills, the knowledge, the wisdom. You're very capable of communicating clearly. So I don't know what happened here with this incoming fast-moving energy. Now, I don't know if this is somebody who, something that happened here where you just said, hey, I have other options. I got other options. No big deal. See? Come to me right, don't come to me at all. So there's some strong Libra energy, justice. Yeah. And it could be too, this person wasn't being fair too. Maybe you just felt they weren't being fair. But I do feel it's an energy of coming in right, treating you right. So maybe this person made you feel, in a way that made you just want to move on. But I do feel this could have been successful. So I'm going to pull out one more card. Then I'm going to pull out some of those moon cards and see about timing here. If it'll fill in a few gaps. Yeah, see, we have someone single. There's the truth. See, you're still single. See, I feel this person, you've dealt with this person. But if it is a new person, or you dealt with them and you've started something new, because you're willingly just letting go of this person. But I feel they're the one who needs to let go of something. See, because, we got the Emperor looking right at compatibility, this energy of new. Very logical, very wise, strategic. I feel it's an energy of someone who's really figuring out what it is they want too. Because it almost looks like they rushed in quick and then backed out suddenly. But I do see a 9 of Pentacles, a single person, someone who takes care of themselves, dresses for success, someone who takes pride in themselves. You see? See, this is somebody who should be proud to be with this person. So I don't know if that's an ego issue, or they feel they're not good enough, you're out of their league. Yeah, it definitely looks that way. I can really feel the vibe with this person, because it's like they come in confident and then they just lose it for some reason. So let's grab a couple cards here. Let's just go up here and look at this King of Swords. This person's intentions. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion here. So this person certainly is trying to avoid something, but I mean, it could be where they tried to avoid something, but they actually caused it. Something they didn't see or realize. They actually caused it because they felt you're out of their league. You know, because there's some drama with that Tower. I don't know if you had an argument or whatever happened, but I mean, it could be if they have other people chasing them or you do. See, this is someone here, and there it is, navigating the stars. This person's got some Aquarius energy. So they're navigating the stars, navigating their feelings. See, this is someone who needs to figure out what it is they want, what makes them happy. Because they don't want to give up. I feel they do not want to give up. And I do think this is somebody coming in leveled up. They are mastering the elements of the king. So it has to do with maybe they have to work on their communication skills. Because I feel, you know, I do feel they're confident about making some kind of decision. You know, it's like they're trying to put this behind, but I don't think they can. They don't really want to give it up. It's everything they could want. But they're navigating the stars. They're navigating their feelings, see? I love the Lenormand deck for just those little energies. Now let's have a look at the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Ooh, you've got some good luck. See, you got good luck. Things going your favor. Justice is in your favor. You got the 4-leaf clover. Yeah, this is good luck between two people here, though. This is somebody, they just need to come in right. You know, this is an energy of just coming in right, treating you right. I feel this person, I honestly do feel they feel a little bit like a fool. I feel they're, you know, that cup runneth over. They were emotionally overwhelmed. It's everything they could have ever wanted. So to me, it's kind of like it's too good to be true, maybe. Yeah. So let's grab some moon cards. Here we go. You got some good luck coming in. See, and it's also, too, I feel they can't believe their good luck. See? But then it's like they become a little skeptical or suspicious or... Yeah, well, you got good luck is in your favor here. Whatever's happening, whether it's this person, okay, and you're making a choice to end it with someone, you know, it's yourself releasing. See? And you have somebody new here, which could be an emperor, so... in a couple scenarios, but I really like the fact that we have someone who's very confident, someone who takes care of themselves. They look good, dressed for success. This is someone who takes pride in their appearance. See, it's all these things are just right. See, they like that. They might even like the way you dress, accessorize, things like that. So it's an interesting. I feel this person, those are the things you have in common. You'd actually look really good together. Or they're thinking that you'd look really good together. I don't think this person can believe their good luck. Yeah, but I feel there's a lot of luck here for yourself. So for the feminine here anyway. Yeah, there we have it. Let your fears dissolve. The Cancer energy, the moon. See, letting those fears dissolve, releasing it. It doesn't serve. You see? Just let it go. There's the full moon in Aquarius being real. Like, you know, I almost feel like they're questioning, is this real? Because it's like too good to be true. So, I mean, we got this beautiful Empress energy here. We have someone who's just, this is the whole package. So, don't know what they did, but I do feel it has to do with putting themselves out there emotionally. It has to do with dating in a traditional manner. Asking you out. At least 2 or 3 dates, I feel. Maybe introduce some friends. But if you got a person who's been trying to keep you secret, I could definitely see you just putting an end to it. You know, enough is enough kind of thing. So there it is. Take inspired action. A little Virgo energy. See, this is someone who analyzes and, you know, they kind of, definitely there's some kind of inspiration. But that Virgo energy, and I do see it. Somebody here has a little Virgo in their chart. Or it's just that energy of someone who kind of goes within and looks for clues and answers on their path. That has to do with that path you're on. Going down the path together. 2 people getting to know each other, forming a strong bond. Someone here I feel feels like a fool. I mean, this is something that all could have been avoided with a bit of compromise. Yeah. New moon in Libra, know you are loved. And last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. I've seen this one come out 2 or 3 times in the videos this week. It's just about lightening up, you know, kind of chilling out, relaxing. Because I do see tension here, some kind of tension. or an argument. Like I say, there's been some obstacles, an argument, but it's time to just let it go. I actually feel there's some embarrassment, or they feel like a fool. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I feel it's all how this plays out. They're definitely someone who analyzes things. How they're looking, and it's like they're planning, preparing, kind of how this is going to work. So, yeah. Do take care. I really wish you the best, Libra. I feel like you're coming to the end of a bit of a journey here. You see? And playing the field, dating, you know. Some of you too maybe feel like giving up. You're never going to get what you want. But I feel just when you're about to give up, you may have a person who, you know, and this could be something that's happened where you're just giving up on this person. You may have a new person coming in. They could be an Aquarius. The other person could be, who knows. So your journey in love, it's looking pretty good. Wish you the best. Bye for now.